My experience coming to America was very exciting. It was at first I was very fearful. First of all, I didn't speak the language. So that, to me, that was the beginning of maybe it was failure. However, I had a wonderful family that supported me. My aunt, who came here years before me, she invited me to come over to first of all, just see what's going on in the United States. Go see if you like it. Go and learn the language. She said, go study, see if you like it, come on over. She was by herself with her family, but no close relatives as far as her immediate family. So she wanted me to come over and just spend time with her. So I decided to come over. I learned the language. It was very frustrating to me because I didn't have any friends. It was a different culture. And first of all, her family is Mormon. So it was very different. It was a cultural shock for me because my family back in Mexico was, my majority, we are Catholics over there. So when I came here with her, I had to learn not only the language, but her cultural habits along with her family's habits. So it was exciting to me. I was very afraid because I wasn't sure if I was going to be liked. I wasn't sure if I wanted to really be involved in the church. I didn't understand most of their principles, so I was lost. I was afraid, and I found myself not believing at certain times in Christ because I was just so fearful of what the future was for me back then. I was just unsure of myself, uncertainty. At many days, I would cry because I didn't have any friends, no one to speak to besides my family, my aunt. But thanks God, I was able to move forward. Moving forward many years from when I first came, I was able to meet my wonderful husband, who then he introduced me to the church, to Grace Church. I moved from living from my aunt's house to when my parents then came to the United States. We moved and lived together, and then I met my husband. So then that gave me an opportunity to meet and see the other side of what America had to offer, what the church really meant, how I was supposed to live a life full of, love and knowing Christ, who Christ was to me at that point. I was able to know what grace meant to me, which I never knew it before until I came to the church here in Grace. So to me, coming to America was a cultural change, a socioeconomic change, and definitely was a spiritual change in my life. I strongly believe that intentional teaching enhances and improves what the gospel is meant to be. Because there are many people who don't know the gospel, once churches are willing to be open-minded and open to the fact that there are other people who need to know about Christ, once the churches open those doors, I had that experience, so I can speak from personal experiences, that if the church was never open to new members, open to members who did not look like the other members of the church, I would have never been able to meet Christ. So to me, that enhances the gospel. And even now that we have such a large community of multi-ethnic backgrounds, not only here in the local community, but around the United States, it means that we have more opportunities to reach out to those multi-ethnic groups that may not have a church or may not know the gospel. So it provides an opportunity for the church to reach out and save more lives, just like the one that was saved by me coming to Grace. I believe that the churches that are segregated are not open-minded. They're not open to knowing other people, to really walk like Christ did. They're not open to putting the word out as Christ did. Jesus Christ didn't come just to be around the Jewish. He came to mingle with everybody. So a segregated church to me doesn't open the doors. It's a church that is so segregated that it's not allowing people from other cultures to come around. A multi-ethnic church provides a great relief for people who don't speak the language, who are not from the United States, people from different socioeconomic backgrounds, provides us with an opportunity to get to know people that are living in the very same community, but yet maybe living or working elsewhere, that if it wasn't for the church, we would never be able to meet other people that are not like us. So multi-ethnic is just a beautiful opportunity for people to come together, and the church to provide a great opportunity to not only meet all those people that are different from you, who you are, but also that love Christ in the same way that you are loved and you provide the love. My most significant relationship that I had, it's when I first started working for the company that I now work. My ex-supervisor, she is an African American. She's a Christian woman. So we developed a great relationship. She took me under her wing, and she showed me how a Christian woman works, what we should do when you walk the walk of life, the life that Christ meant for us to walk. She not only showed me the way, her ethics, her work ethics, meant that she not only believed in Christ, but she did the right thing even when nobody was looking. So to me, we built a great relationship because I saw that she followed Christ. We still have that great relationship. We have had it for over 10 years. Anytime that I need something, I can call and she will be there. But she is from a different culture, a much older woman than I am, but I found a true friend. And not only because she's from a different culture, but because she believes in Christ and she walks the talk. Currently, where I work with children, Head Start children from ages from birth through age 5. So we serve a lot of socioeconomic and multi-ethnic backgrounds in our work. So what I see every day at work is multi-ethnicity. Children don't see segregation. Children don't even know what a segregated community is. Children play with each other, whether they're white, they're African American, or they're Hispanic. They all look the same among themselves. They don't believe what racism is. They don't even know what it is. However, when we see the parents instilling in some children different culture, different ethnicities, and why one is better than the other, then we start seeing those some behaviors and some segregation within children. However, children at this age, under the age of 5, what I see and I experience every day at work, they love each other, just like Christ does too, loves us. So in my line of work, I never see a segregated group of children because they don't know what that is. My name is Clara Martinez, and now you know a little bit more about me.